Today's horror. Icelandic volcano erupts again, but doesn't damage Grindavik. On Thursday night, for the 6th time since December, spewing red lava through a new fissure on the Reykjanes Peninsula. The eruption began shortly after 9 p.m. following a series of strong earthquakes, and within an hour, a 4-kilometer, 2.4-mile, long fissure had ripped through the Sundhnúkur crater. Icelandic authorities said the impact of the eruption was still limited to a few areas with roads closed but no threat to residents. Halldor Bjornsson, head of weather and climate at the Norwegian Meteorological Service, told Icelandic news portal Vizir that unlike previous eruptions, the lava flow was not heading towards the town of Grindavik, which was largely evacuated in December when the volcano came back to life after being dormant for 800 years. Magnus Tuma Gummundsson, a geophysicist who flew over the eruption tonight, told the website that, if this continues, Grindavik is not in danger from this. Of course, we don't know what will happen in the near future, but it is likely that it has peaked and then it will start to subside like other eruptions. As news of the eruption spread, hundreds of curious onlookers drove to nearby viewing points to see the stunning natural phenomenon that has become a major tourist attraction. "We thought it was the Northern Lights," said Manor Ali, who was visiting from Maryland in the US. "Honestly, it was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life." My friend Amirul Alwaluddin from Malaysia and Shohei Miyamoto from Japan were with an Icelandic friend when they heard the news and immediately rushed to the eruption. "We have volcanoes too," said Miyamoto, "but we don't get to see lava like this." But for those who live and work on the Reykjanes Peninsula, the regular eruptions and subsequent evacuation orders are bound to bring frustration. Repeated volcanic eruptions near Grindavik, a town of 3,800 people about 50 kilometers, 30 miles, southwest of the capital, Reykjavik, have damaged infrastructure and property and forced many residents to evacuate for safety. Some who had returned were forced to leave again Thursday night when strong winds blew a plume of toxic gas into the town. The nearby Blue Lagoon geothermal hot springs, one of Iceland's biggest tourist attractions, were also evacuated, with videos on social media showing sirens blaring at dusk. Iceland, which sits atop a volcanic hotspot in the North Atlantic, experiences one eruption every 4 to 5 years. The most disruptive in recent memory was the 2010 eruption of the Eyjafjallajökull volcano, which sent a cloud of ash into the atmosphere and disrupted transatlantic air travel for months. That eruption is not expected to affect air travel,